So last year, if I recall, I actually made a video about the Wizards. They were
You
seven
did.
and three.
You
All right,
did.
they were 7-3, and they got to a good start. Right now, they're not 7-3, but they are 8-6, and they are on the current winning streak without Bradley Beal. So we want to know are the Washington like will the Washington Wizards sustain this success? Not saying they're going to continue a win streak, but are they going to continue to be relevant in the playoff picture, or would they revert back to what happened last year? And we're going to start with you, Tombo.
I mean, this Wizards team, man, their name fits what they are, man, because it's magical. First they're here, and then now they're gone. And you'll really like. I want to believe that we can sustain this, but this is one thing we got called the unicorn, and he injury prone.
Yeah.
Like knocking on wood that he can stay healthy because right now Porzingis has been that missing piece that we really needed in last season. Um, long story short, I'm gonna say no. They can't sustain this recent success, but they will make the playoffs. I can give you that short answer. They will make the playoffs. 7 for eighth seed, maybe. I see them. They possibly have to shake some things up around the trade deadline because there's certain pieces that they did bring in that's just not meshing well at times. Like Will Barton is good, but the role they're trying to have Will Barton play looks like it's not going to do too well on this team when you already got a team full of forwards that kind of all do the same, like Denny, Rui, Will. I think we got Kuz, who
Mm-hmm.
all kind of play the same game where they bring the ball up and can make plays for everybody.
Mhm.
But then the defense gets shaky. So yeah, that's the only reason why I said they can't sustain what they got going on right now.
All right, let's get it. All right, talk to me, David.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely reminds me of last season because I remember last season it was Miami and the Wizards pretty much at the top
Yeah.
of
Yep.
the list last year, and I told everyone that Miami is the only team that can possibly stay between the two teams. I trust Miami more, and I understand I'm a Heat fan, but it's based on how we play as well and the kind of players that we have. He's right about the players. I mean, all of them pretty much play the same way. Bradley Beal need the ball in his hand. Kuzma need the ball in his hands. It's like, how are you going to be able to mesh with everyone when everyone needs the ball in order to be, not even to be successful, to be able to make an impact on the team.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, I don't see them sustaining this kind of success. And um, I'm because the East is so unpredictable. I do think it's a chance that they might be able to make the playoffs. I'm not sure if there'll be a 7 to 8 seed, but I think they definitely have a chance to at least be in the play-in and get a chance to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, playing. Yeah. All right. So, all right. Now, yeah, they could definitely make the playoffs. I think you saying they're going to the playoffs is they're going to continue. That's how I look at it. Like,
Oh, okay. So you're
you
just saying
know,
just okay the momentum that they have now. When I was thinking of it, I'm thinking of the winning streak because the way they playing now, if they could just keep this momentum going, they'll definitely be a top 5 seed because the way they've been playing against these playoff teams out west shows that they
yeah,
can.
out west.
Yeah. So the matchups and the way they've been playing, like they kept the Mavericks. They took what's my man?
Luca
Yeah, there we go. I
in
had
his streak.
a blank. They ended the streak, but they like strapped Luca to the point where he got frustrated and looked like he didn't want to play anymore. Same thing happened with Memphis. I think Ja ended up getting hurt in that game. And Utah, they just with that, the Wizards just flat out balled. They was just like, look, we're not playing around with y'all. We know what time y'all on, and we're not having it. The Charlotte
Mm-hmm.
game, it's always a fight when we play Charlotte. And I'll just name those 4 because those are the 4 games that we won. And we're also like 4-1 without Bill. So I don't want to start nothing,
Hey, we'll
but
take it. We'll take them.
I I ain't
we'll
saying I'm
take
getting rid of them yet,
we'll
but I'm
take
just
'em.
saying.
But I think the only win out of that I don't really look like a lot into is Utah, because Utah does look good right now, but does everyone trust that they're going to be able to stay that way throughout the season? They did give away all their players, and they are playing well, but who knows how they're going to finish up? Because I feel like sooner or later by Christmas, the league is going to catch up to them, and
when
they're going to pretty much just fall down.
when the cream started rising to the top, that's what most people say.
Mhm.
That's what happened with the Wizards. The cream
Mm-hmm.
started rising to the top around
Yeah.
December. They hit their plateau, and then next thing you know, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Fell off
Yeah,
a cliff.
yeah, y'all definitely got some good wins. Cause y'all beat Philly too, and y'all lost in the second game on a close game. Y'all lost to the Cavs in overtime. That's a good team, you
We
know.
should have won that
So
game.
y'all, you know, Kuzma's playing really good too without Bradley Beal. Now I'm gonna say I'm more on the no end, on a yes end, but like it's more like a 70, it's more like a 65-35 for me versus like an 80-20, 90-10. And it's because I don't know, man. Like Bradley Bill, I'm not gonna say he's an issue, but if y'all can flip him and get like, you know, better some pieces that could better fit y'all. Not saying Bradley Bill doesn't fit, but as you can see, y'all winning without him. And last year y'all had some good games without him either, until he actually completely shut it down once y'all once he realized y'all wasn't going nowhere. But
No,
even with Bradley Bill, because
Bradley Bill.
last year
My
go
bad,
ahead.
not to jump, just to jump in right. Bradley Bill shut it down because he knew he was about to get traded, and he was trying to sign that deal. He was like, "No, I'm gonna get my supermax before I get out of here."
Yeah, I think he's still. If you get traded, you still get a supermax. If you get traded, you know, but they gotta be willing to sign you though.
See,
You know, that's the difference. Yeah, and
That's what
plus, you know,
Gary
he's good in the community. I don't think y'all gonna trade him. But um, now I would say that having Porzingis is a big deal for y'all. A stretch floor, he can block shots. Behind Bradley Bill, he's got leading score. All right, but averaging like 28 games like that.
yep.
But like you said, he's injury prone. If he stays healthy, I do think y'all can make. I believe y'all can make the playoff. Cause last year I jumped the gun and said y'all gonna be a top 6 seed. I was like, yeah, they could be a top 6 seed.
They had the
But
momentum, man.
I think, but it's crazy because y'all could be a top 6 seed. You know, even with the roster they got currently, I do think y'all need another point guard. I'm not a big fan of Morris. You know what I mean? I don't think that he's like the answer for y'all at the point guard position. If y'all can get another point guard, that'd be good. But I do think y'all are good enough to actually make make the play in and to get into the playoffs, in my opinion.
Look, see, he come in here with this nonsense, but
Here we go.
but who else is in the East? I know we're gonna talk about all of our teams, but who else is in the East outside of like the who do you consider the top five?
Okay,
76ers.
Yeah,
I got you.
Philly,
I
Milwaukee.
You got Philly, Milwaukee. I think the
Heat.
Bulls eventually would be better, right? You got Toronto. Toronto is a good team. I like hold on. So I had here you go. All right. Atlanta, Cavalier. All right, got you. Milwaukee, Boston,
Mm-hmm.
Cavaliers,
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, the Bulls. Uh I said Sixers yet, 76ers,
There you
Miami
go.
Heat. That's
You said
7 right there.
I think you said Miami already.
That's how Miami. All right.
Yeah.
And then all
Nah,
right.
He didn't? Okay.
And the Raptors, I think the Raptors, he has 8 teams right there. You know,
So
so
out of
everybody
those
else,
eight,
huh?
we could either replace the Raptors or the Bulls.
Yeah. Because if Lonzo don't come back, y'all can definitely replace the Bulls.
Yeah. I would have said Cleveland, but Donovan Mitchell on a prove it run. So I'm not even gonna touch that. Like they own one right now. They
Yeah,
got
Cleveland
all
gonna
the
be a top
pieces.
2 seed in my opinion. They're gonna be a top
LeBron
2
want to
top
come
3 seed.
home. That's how good they looking.
Yeah, I think Cleveland gonna be at least a top 3 seed when it's all said and done, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
top three,
but,
top four. Yeah, I
but the
agree.
East is not sorry no more. It's like more even out.
To this day, I say the greatest thing that happened. I mean, I don't like to see people get hurt, but was Klay Thompson and KD getting hurt in that finals game. Because
Mhm.
after that, it just evened the entire league out. Like they was like, no more dream teams. We're gonna have two superstars, two to
Yeah.
three, two superstars and an all star, and then we're just gonna have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
every
and that's how
basketball
we is.
game, yeah, like every basketball game now is entertaining because it's like, okay, your best two or three versus my best two or three, and then like all of y'all averaging 30.
And then look at the teams that don't have superstars. Look at OKC
Yeah,
playing good. SGA balling out.
Not
Like
gonna last. He gonna keep balling, but they're gonna be on the bottom of the total pole, I think.
I'm just saying, just look at how they're playing. They play
Yeah.
like a unit. And
yeah.
then
Mhm.
just other teams like we mentioned Utah earlier. Even though they don't have any stars, they've been playing together. So
Yep.
So you right there. Everybody got 2 stars. Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Middleton, Giannis. You got Trey
KD, Ben
Young
Simmons. Come
and
on.
Murray,
yep,
right? the Raptors. You got Siakam and I guess Fred VanVleet. But then you got the rookie from last year. Oh yeah, the Knicks. The Knicks, man. The Knicks are a mystery, man. They're the 7th seed right now, but they're a mystery to me. Yeah, so I don't know about the Knicks.
I think all the New York football teams took the magic from the basketball teams this year.
Like Space Jam, right?
Yeah, because the Giants and the Nets is killing, and the Nets and the Knicks, it's getting ugly up there.
Yeah.
Facts.
Especially the Nets. We'll talk about that later, though. All right. There you go. That's the Wizards right there. So, look, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with somebody that you know personally so they can come on watch live with us. Use that comment section. We can see all the comments y'all putting down. Like, wait for Christmas Eve. Tomo, that's a shot right at Tomo, y'all.
I told you. I did not tell you. I told you this, man. They only care about us. They just lost.
There's a lot of games between now and Christmas Eve, right?
And all you saw, the first comment was all Eagles. Like,
all right. So, see, the Lakers ain't doing too good, so he's not going to talk about them right now.
that.
All right.
I'll think right now.
Maybe you could put a bunch of bricks. They got a brick emoji. Put a bunch of bricks for their last and 3-point shooting in the league right now. All right. Believe it or not, Westbrook is leading the team in 3-point made, and he having his career high 3-point percentage. So he ain't the problem.
That lets you know where the Lakers are. If he's leading in threes, that lets you know right there. Like that's crazy.
Top 5 in bricks.
Man.
Top 5 in bricks. That's what you're gonna get, Blaze. Top 5 in bricks, not top 5 in bricks.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.